Hi everyone, welcome back. So I was just attacked down here, and obviously the attack did not come in the place that I predicted. So I think it must be coming from that enemy base down there. And probably these were just I mean, the pollution hasn't reached that nest yet, so these were probably just a couple of guys wandering around. But in any case, I think that means I'm going to need to put a couple more turrets. So I will craft 2 more and some ammo. And we'll need to set up an ammo factory as well. And I'll put those down here. So I'll put one there, and then I'll put the other one over there. Okay. So this turret we'll put right there, say. I think that should do it. There we go. All right, so we got a little more protection. All right, the steam engines that I wanted are done. So I'm gonna pick this up. Obviously I don't wanna have that little production set up right there. Okay, now I will show you what I've done over here as far as power goes. I'm not quite done yet. I was in the process of finishing when the attack came. So I thought that would be a good time to start the video again. Alright, so as you can see, I made some landfill and put it over here. I set up a little landfill production site. And I'm just going to have that make 1 stack of landfill. I'll put a little bit extra there just to cover things up. Okay, and then I just have 4 more engines to place, and then we'll be all set. Put a couple power poles, and I need some underground pipe. There. Okay, so now we've got 20 pumps, 20 steam engines, and we've got plenty of electrical capacity now. With 20, that'll give me... no, sorry, let's see. Yeah, I get 1.8 megawatts from each boiler times 20, so that's 36 megawatts, if my math is not incorrect, which should hold us over for a while. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to make 1 stack of landfill here, just so I have some in case I need it in the future. And then I'm going to run this line of stone over to the factory area because I want to use that to start making some stone bricks that we can use for steel furnaces. I already did craft a handful of steel furnaces on my own by hand, which you'll see here. And I was putting those over here in the iron smelting area so that we can start getting more iron plate. So what I'd like to do right now is get all of this upgraded to steel furnaces. We do need to set up steel smelting as well. But let's upgrade these furnaces first. And we'll craft those by hand. let's see, for the steel, I think what we can do is I'll just put a few furnaces here, and we can just feed those by hand to get the steel we need for the steel furnaces. There we go. So we'll get that going. Okay. So while we're doing that, let's make some stone brick. And I think we can do that right here next to this area. Let's see, how do I want to do that? Each steel furnace takes 10 stone bricks. I think that goes up to a stack of 100, so we'll start getting some stone coming down the line soon. There. That'll allow some to escape. I'll just start with 2 steel furnaces making the stone bricks, I think. And actually I'll put them over here on this side so that they'll be close to the coal. Okay. There we go. And we can place an assembler there. Maybe I should put more of those furnaces. Well, we'll leave it like this for now. And then I'll set that to make steel furnaces. I just need to grab some steel to feed it. It takes 3 seconds. There we go. All right, so let's go pick up some steel. We'll load that in. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to put more. Yeah, let me redo this whole thing here. First, let me put that power pole back so I don't screw up everything. All right. There we go. That gets all that out of the way. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Where is it? There it is. Okay. There we go. Okay. We do need a lot more steel production. Okay, so this is okay to get some stone brick going. I do need to get a steel line, and then I'll bring the stone brick down to join the bus, and then we'll set up a little area where we make steel furnaces. Because eventually we're going to need quite a lot of them, I believe. All right. But for now, we'll continue upgrading here. So that we can get more iron production. Right now, it looks like we've got enough to keep our research going at least. Since we're not making much else. All right. But yeah, we should probably get at least one steel line set up. So why don't I do that with I'll just use stone furnaces. And then we'll upgrade those as we get more. All right. And for steel, of course, we need 2 rows. Because we're bringing the iron in. We're bringing iron ore in, turning that to steel, or turning that to iron plates, and then the iron plates go into another furnace to make the steel plates, which actually look like steel girders. This is getting in the way of our copper mine, which is not cool. But we'll fix that later. Okay, and otherwise, this is exactly the same as any of the other smelting setups. We do need 2 rows of power poles, of course. I should probably get something making those automatically too. Okay. Now what we'll want to do is split this off again. Yeah, see now we've got 2 ore belts that I want to split into 3. Alright, so for now I'm just going to do this quick and dirty. But this will need to be cleaned up and optimized pretty soon. Just need an underground belt for the coal. There we go. Yeah, so as soon as they get some fuel, they will get started. There we go. Okay, well, I can see one problem here, at least one problem. They don't pass coal. Only the plates. Okay, so we're gonna need another belt here for the coal for the furnaces that make the steel plates. That's not a big problem. All right, and then we get the long inserters. It's been a while since I played, so I've forgotten some of this stuff. Okay. One more belt. Okay, so now we're making steel, at least on one side, and then these will have to be picked up and moved because they're too close. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just lay this out again. That a little too long. There we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, now in this case, the long inserters and the short inserters need to go in the other direction. There we go. Okay, so let me go grab some more inserters, and then we'll finish up the steel. need that anymore. Okay, I need more plates, as ever. We're always running out of iron plates. All right. Okay, I think we have done it. Okay, yeah, so we got steel going now. We can build more of those furnaces. So I'll continue upgrading these lines to steel. And now that we've got the brick being produced, I think we can get a little something set up down here to make the steel furnaces automatically. So let's set that up. All right. Yeah, so I think the steel will be here. Need to get rid of some of that wood too. There we go. Let's see. Gonna have a little spaghetti here. Yeah, seems like my turret placements are not terribly effective, are they? Either that, or maybe maybe my turrets are being attacked and I just haven't noticed. There we go. So now we've got steel in our bus, iron, steel, and gears. All useful things to have around. All right, so the stone, I think we'll bring as kind of like the beginning of a third set of belts on the bus. And we could probably use that for, for things like plastic, the stone bricks. I'm not sure what else we might need to do that with, but those kinds of things. You know, I'm going to leave that. I'll leave this one-sided, so we could even use the other side of this belt for other items. Make it a little more compact. Okay, so now we can make steel furnaces. I think we'll make them over here. Give myself some room. I think one is probably going to be enough, because I don't think I'm going to be making steel plate and stone brick fast enough to do it much faster. All right, we need to get some power down there. All right. How long does it take? 3 seconds. Yeah, so I think one of those will probably be enough. All right, so we'll bring steel there. As soon as I have more belts. Now, why don't I have inserters? Oh, because there's not enough gears. And why don't I have gears? Because they're not getting much iron. And I don't have much iron because I need steel furnaces and so on and so on. All right. There we go. Actually, that should just be a yellow inserter, since it's not going to be that fast. Okay, and we'll go with 2 stacks for now. See if I can make any by hand. Yes, I can. All right, so I've got about 16. So let's go and place these. Okay, now we can see here that we are starving for ore. So what we need to do is get some more mining drills set up so that we can keep these lines fed properly. Yeah, my power poles are kind of a mess here. There we go. All right. Still doing just fine on power. 1, 2, 3. So we've got 12, 13. Yeah, so I think it's 16 mining drills to saturate a yellow belt. So let me pick up some more iron plates and make a few more drills so we can get at least those 2 yellow belts saturated with ore. Okay, I have 2 turrets that I made and then forgot about. So we'll put one here and we'll put the other one there. Now we can start to upgrade these furnaces as well. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So this should just about fill these up. So I'm splitting this one in 2, and then I'm splitting this one in 2. So this one is basically getting a full belt of iron ore, and these are getting half. I guess I really don't need all these splitters. It'll be a little bit better distributed once I get more smelting lines put in. Okay, I would like to research stack inserters now. That is perhaps not the most urgent item to do. But they would be good to have. Now let's do walls and heavy armor next, so that we make sure we're better defended. We are going to need some better defenses fairly soon, since the attacks are starting to roll in. Let's go grab some more steel furnaces. We need to get the rest of that steel line upgraded, and then the copper line we'll do last. We're not using a whole lot of copper right now, so that's not really a big concern. Okay, that was quick. Do that. All right. And it looks like we could probably handle a few more miners here too. Now the other thing that we can start to research soon is mining productivity, which improves the output of the mining drills. But for that, we need to research a few more things first. So I guess that'll have to come later. But that'll be good to have. That'll give us more output for the same number of drills. And we're going to have to start to look for more places to get iron ore, because we pretty much have that fully tapped out, and we're still not getting anywhere near the output that we need. All right. Yeah, let's put these labs down there. We already made them, so there's no point in having them go to waste. I'll actually make one more just so that we have a symmetrical layout. some more underground belts. I don't need any more inserters. In fact, I'll just do that. And I need plates, of course. Okay. Actually, I don't think I need that. Okay. Let me see here. What am I missing? Is that the right place for the poles? No, that's not the right place. All right, so on these we have, okay. So it's like this. There we go. And then the poles go there and there. Okay. I think that's how it needs to work. There are no green ones yet because in these labs, because we're not using green science on them right now. But I believe that they will load as soon as we get to the point where we're requiring them. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for today. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.